All right, mic check, 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 check. All right. I think we good. All right, we back on the grind, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the grind. So, this morning stream that happened around 7:30, 8 a.m. CST. We're in the palace, the royal palace. We're trying to carve our way to go fight Luis, and he put a huge roadblock in our way. So I kind of got to maneuver around this little maze. I don't know how strong this lizard man is, so I'm about to test his strength real quick. He's weak. That's what I thought. It's a lot of weak boys out here. Stupid mud. All right, and basically if you try hard, oh, you know what? Hold up, before we adventure into all of this, I need to go back here and see if I can do some more mask and summon some more personas, I guess.
Would you look at this?
Well, I see you got to get another ally to heroism, and not it your shared vision of the future. Signs of a new royal archetype have presented themselves. I hope you allow me to bear witness to the powers that they are becoming into. All right, so special summon experience. Yeah, we're gonna get some more of those. Okay, you can now summon archetype to call upon clicks poison. Minotaur vessel. Ooh. Okay, we can now summon the Gobtorus King, who uses powerful multi-target strike attacks. Okay, so that's good to get. What else? Collared Beast Vessel. That sounds funny. What is this? Yo, what up? Hola, welcome into the stream. What's good? What's good? What's popping? We are on the path to try to beat Luis. That's what we're working on. I can call upon this beast that can inflict burn with this fire magic. Okay. Black Frost Vessel. Okay. Not gonna lie, these names are pretty funny. What up, Follett? I'm assuming that's how you say your name. What's up? What's up? Jack Frost. The evil Jack Frost. Yes. Crap, that's all we got. Okay, what's up on the mask? Seeker, magic, mage, but we have the wizard, so we don't need that. What's we got? Nope, don't need you. Ooh, a savior's mask. Yeah, we could turn Juna into a healer. Heck yeah. All right, what else we got? Hi, what up, Backhead? What up, what up? Okay, so Follett, is this how you say it? Bit, big bit. Dang, that's all the masks we can make. Okay, moving on. Let's go to my party real quick because Yufa, because I got, all right, so I got me, Hulkenberg, Yufa, Basilio. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna run into like any issues to where I need healing. So let's go back to reality. I think we'll be all right. I think so anyway. All right, so just to catch everybody up, we're in the royal palace. We are trying our best to do what we have to do to go fight Luis. I have a lot of treasure chests I have not checked on yet, so I'm about to do that right now. If I can, I probably can't. Okay, I can't. All right, so I need to go down here and retrieve. I only missed one treasure chest, but that's a lot of blue items. Not gonna lie, I really was trying to rush this morning and knock it out, but I need everything I can get in this palace, because from what I've read and what I've seen, Luis is no joke. That's what I heard. That's what I've seen. He is The hardest thing in this game, period. It doesn't even come close. Fire art. Good. Knocked it out real quick. Now hopefully we can keep leveling up everybody. 71. Okay. Don't really need these hero leagues anymore. Cause I'm not very confident that we can get Basilio's other royal archetype awakened. I don't think it's possible. Let's get this. Yeah, he's level 69. Okay. All right, so how do I go over here? Okay, so I need to go over here and then go down the stairs. But before I do that, I don't need to do that. Beat y'all up. I would take all the magla pills I can get. Because I want to go all the way around this circle, go down the other steps. And that should land me to where the treasure chest is. Kill you. Ooh, there it is right there. Just straight down the hallway. Oh, it's the enemy. Okay. That doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do gold rush. Try to save some of this MP I have. Bye. Very easy. What kind of item did we get out of this? Nothing? There we go. Divine light gloves prevent physical status ailments. Prevents poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, frostbite, and then gives strength and magic +4. Jeez. That all sounds very crazy to me. Okay, so that's this entire column. Okay, good. So I'm gonna go all the way back around and work on the left side now. Hopefully there's still some more good treasure over there. Because I don't know why this Luis fight, I don't know why they dragged the last part of it out, but I don't know what's supposed to happen. I don't know if we get the royal scepter and then we go, because like there's like this royal palace and then there's like a whole other thing that we have to do after we get done with this. So I have no idea what they're trying to pull. I don't know what kind of sense this makes. I do know I want that treasure chest that I'm looking at. I want it. I don't know what's in it, but I want it. All right, bust the right. How do you get to that? Is there? It must be an underpass. Okay. All right, let's bust this right. There's gotta be an underpass over here. Bye, lizard.
Your training has paid off.
Yep. Treasure chest. Destroyer's Edge, 370 attack. Is that stronger than what Basilio already has? Probably not. Nah. It inflicts hex? Yeah. Wow. A hex blade. Yeah, I don't really want to have to fight y'all. Okay. Can't do anything over here. Okay, so this second side over here is going to be a little bit of a maze. All right, you just going left to right.
I knew you could do it.
Okay, I'm here. Ah, I need to go back. Can I go through here? Nope. Yeah, this is definitely a maze. Can't do anything right there. Let's go back this way. Shut up, lizard man. Okay. I'm not really seeing a path to go from where I'm at to where I need to be. Yes, I do. Turn around, stupid. I don't feel like wasting MP on you. Bust a right.
Great job.
All right, I need to go this way. Bye.
That was neatly done. I knew we could count on you.
Gargoyles, you don't scare me. Y'all too weak.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Looks like we shook them.
Just push through. Come on, just push through.
Okay.
Well, I hope we've seen the last of them.
I see the main body.
Come on, just push through. We've been made.
That might be of use later.
I already knew you was gonna pop out. Bye.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Take it with you.
You can breathe a little easier now.
Okay, so the only way to get to him is probably where I just was. Okay. So I need to turn back around, go into the little staircase. Yep. Go this way.
We've scattered them, I think.
Boom. Now we fight it.
Look,
Cool. Very easy. Weak to electric and something else. Oh, it's just electricity. Okay.
right in their weak spot.
It's okay. Let's
Down,
go.
Yo-Yo.
Now let's work together. Hold nothing
I use this royal sword. Does way more damage.
all what we strive for.
Strike.
Them right in their weak my spot. Fullest power.
You better.
And then he should kill it. There we go. Very easy.
I'm capable too. Huh? Yes, I've become stronger.
Now that should have been the last piece of it.
Well then. All right.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Watch out.
Let's go figure out what this Magla source is. I don't know if it's a crystal or some kind of boss that we got to fight before we fight the other boss. That's it. A stupid chimera. Probably weak to light.
They're totally
Level 70. You is weak to ice.
I shall put all on the line.
Jack Frost.
Souls, do your thing.
Windbreaker. I think that debuffed his defense.
Better be sure.
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
Windblade could work.
You hit their weakness. That's your
The
opening, Captain.
power of heroes.
Not
They're
now.
weak to ice. Let's stop them.
Okay, cancels out electricity and absorbs fire.
They yet cling to life.
Summoner.
And then you should be dead. Nope. There we go. Inferno Rod. Okay.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Nice little additional weapon. Alright, statue's supposed to be like some kind of dragon. Tis a statue called the King's Servant. Legend has it that the king might awaken it with a swing of his scepter upon it will rise to his defense. Yet this is the first time I've seen it glow. Tis a mere statue, so why?
That's surely right.
The magma is gushing out of the statue, gushing out of the crystal before the statue at a tremendous rate. It's like a torrent of magic. You mean to say the castle's cloak of magma, it all springs from this statue? Impossible. I've never known this palace to house such any font. Whatever it is, not doing us any favors. Let's break it and go away. Pretty much. No one cares. Break it. We want to fight Luis. Fear not, I sense no danger. In fact, the magma appears to be fading. Hold, any of y'all hear that? Sounds like a voice is coming from the light. You're right here too. It sounds like my mother again. Materia. Alchemist laws. Huh, what the? Okay, so everybody was under a spell. Okay, that makes sense. You will swallow whole, swallowed by what anxiety can do to you.
Is that right then?
Once anxiety gets the better of you, you begin to see a villain who doesn't truly exist. You become convinced that if ye could only snuff out the villain, then all will be well. But the world isn't that simple, and now it seems they've restored some of our reason. Everyone, listen now. Our country stands upon a threshold as it has never had before. If we let our fears dominate us, if we lack the courage to move forward, then we in our own town shall fade into the woes of today and yesteryear. I know how terrifying it is to take that step. The road is dark and ye can hardly see what's in front of ye. But if we stop walking, that would be the end of us.
Has returned.
My one plea is this: live by your own mind. If you believe in anything, let it be your choice. We do not fight alone. Cool. I need to start reading some more manga.
Yes.
I thought I heard it as well, but he is in materia. So how did his voice? I don't think it was his voice so much as his sentiments transmitting through the magla. As a source of magla is emotion, and a place this thick with it is smaller wonder those emotions will come through as clear as one's voice. I see, so the voices heard the staircase. Okay. I can feel the emotion of the people of materia. Oh, that rolls my rank up pretty nicely. Hold on, does that mean that by destroying the statue, we're running some sanity in the city's people? Perhaps so. Then that means that this source of the anomaly robbing people of their rationality. If cooler heads prevail, more people may show up to support us. And that would mean, since this source of magla, the that conversation at the staircase would have dissipated, shouldn't it? Oh my gosh, dude. What's up with these big words, Atlas? God, dog. Dissipate? Destroyed wasn't good enough? You had to say dissipate? Really, Atlas? God, dog. Dissipate. All right, good. Everything is gone now. So now we can go to the throne room. Oh,
Your Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the disappearance of His Highness the Prince, you have left the land's governance to Sanctifex Fordham. I understand the weight of your grief, to lose not only your love, and now His Highness, but ever since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Forden has well overstepped his bounds. The man's audacity has grown intolerable. It hardly matters. Let Forden do as he pleases. In the end, nothing will truly make a difference.
interesting.
What's wrong? You look fixated on something. Did you see something?
Actually, just now.
The late king? I saw nothing.
But all that sounds too specific to be an illusion. It's almost like that exchange happened right here.
Perhaps. 'Twas a memory from your life as a prince, restored to you.
No, this attendant mentioned the loss of His Highness, right? So he must have been gone already. It can't have been something he experienced.
Then perhaps it's from the memory of His Majesty himself. This place is the heart of the royal magic. Maybe the late king's will itself still lingers. Perhaps it was passed through the Magla, and the memories are meant for him alone, as the king's child.
If all this is true, then it goes to show His Majesty was a parent like any other. He thought he'd lost his son, and that grief became his undoing.
Maybe it's not about the king's memories, but his anxieties. You're seeing what his heaviest burdens were.
That may be true.
Right. A king certainly does his kingdom a disservice by refusing to rule it. But Luis actively defiles it. And that's clearly the greater offense. He's turned the royal palace into a den of monsters.
He did.
There's unknown dangers around every corner. Let's carry on, but stay vigilant.
All right, let's go see what all this fuss is about. Will this be our first encounter of fighting Luis? Or is there some more bull crap? More bull crap. But let's go ahead and go to the safe room. Let's save.
Very well.
There's a reason why they let us have this little area. 100 hours on this save file. Let's go. Finally reach 100 hours. Ooh, turn around. Bro. Please, bro. I don't want to have to go through this crap again.
Goodness.
Sarah has been blocked by anxiety once more. Hey, it appears you're quite the pariah indeed. You're one to talk at manipulating the people as you like, This melancholisation just another of your foul tricks, isn't it? You blame me, then let me ask you a question. Did you not hear the people's genuine anxiety riddled feelings? Come on, bro. I'm so sick of this. I just want to fight Luis. I don't want to have to keep going through this crap. Oh my gosh. This ain't even the final fight, bro. Let's go already. Can I please just go fight a boss? I don't want to have to do no more mystery hunts. I don't want to do no more mystery dungeon shenanigans. I just want to fight.
Look.
The king's servant is beyond that door. We should continue in that direction. The king's servant. I got a feeling I gotta fight I forgot the name of that guy in the first beginning of the game that starts with a B. I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure I gotta fight him at some point because I've never fought him yet. A bunch of crazy exploring.
Look. A nice find.
I don't know why the sound is delayed. Whoa. All right, how strong is this thing? Level 75, huh? Whoa.
Strike attacks. Smash him up.
Only strike, huh? I thought I got a new... Okay, strike. I thought I unlocked a new thing that could do strike attacks.
Allow me to support you.
Who should I? Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Right in their weak spot.
I will.
Beat
Let's
him
go.
down, Basilio. Nice hit. That was perfect.
Oh, power of heroes.
Draw attention.
I pray you're ready. Not this tactic.
I'm ready. Destroyer. By this power.
Bye bye. Level 75.
Great job, everybody. Applause, please.
Even up.
Marvelous. I feel
that's the
stronger
last of them.
already.
Okay, what's over here?
We're not alone.
Nice move.
You gave me a stronger version of this guy?
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all and
And win.
You better be ready. It's getting windy. Let's
Beat
go.
him down, Basilio. Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Okay. I feel stronger.
No, I need to put any more in here. And this fucking just increase my endurance because my strength is already maxed out.
Come on. Let's push through.
We seem to have defeated them all.
Yeah, I want whatever this chest is. Oh, good. It's an enemy. I like these little guys.
this power.
Down, Basilio.
That was surprisingly quick.
Feels like I'm making progress.
This looks valuable.
Okay, Lance of the Old God. And it's for a night. I don't think Hogenberg had anything good up until this point. Oh, yeah, easily. Will awaken to his true power if purified at a church? Oh my gosh. I gotta go to a church, bro.
Come on. All right. How's that?
I think that's all of them.
Everything in here is telling me to go. Okay, go all the way up and then bust to left. Wait. No. No way. Is this thing sending me in a loop? Come on, Alice. Really? I gotta figure out which door I gotta go through? It seems as though particular pairs of doors are connected.
All set?
What I mean is when you enter a door, you do not come out on the other side, but out of a different door entirely. If we ponder this puzzle correctly, we should find our way out. Bro. Okay, so blue, blue. Red, red. Okay. So if I go through the red door, what does the red door shoot me out to? In a circle. Okay. If I go through this red door, where does it send me? Same door. Huh. Blue, blue. I'm literally running around in circles. Wait. Square, square. 4 squares, 2 rectangles. 4 squares, 2 rectangles. Oh my gosh. Where were you seeing this? Tis a different place from earlier. Perhaps we successfully advanced. Okay.
What a fortune find.
They've noticed us.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
I'm scared to go through this door that's gonna send me somewhere else. Yep. So I go back, or you gonna send me back to the same place I came back from? No. Okay. Oh, it's different. Okay.
All right.
This battle's ours.
Let's maintain that and then quick, everyone, go! Here I go!
Good.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. I don't see any more. I think we're safe.
Okay, do all that just to go face that one boss over there. Okay.
I can do this. Hold nothing back. This is the end.
Dang.
Group went down.
Vitus power.
That's the last of them. The way's clear. Not bad, eh?
Our immediate vicinity is secure.
All right, Basilio, let me trade you off a stroll. All right, door. Another door. Try to avoid these doors as long as I can. Oh, crystal time. Okay.
Oh, Dragon God, I ask for your protection.
Here I go. Vishnu. Yeah,
I will
you
fight
your
with
weakness.
pride.
I call upon royal power within.
This is giving me confidence.
What an incredible find. I had not expected.
Snowfield mace for a healer. Okay. I'm curious to know who actually has a healer this late in the game.
The generator will not bother us any longer.
All right.
Let's keep moving.
Let's go play door games. Let's try this door. Can't use that one. Can't use that one. Can't use this one. Ooh,
They saw us. Stay on your toes. No problem.
crap.
We'll hold our ground.
Fierce attacks won't get through.
Ooh. So only light.
Summoner. Vishnu.
Let's take.
I love that the prince is the only one that can slash through with Almighty.
Warrior. Oh, holy light.
Crap.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in.
I can do this. Be fortified.
I will fight with.
Almighty.
In the name of the power of light. Oh, please.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
I shall.
I don't wanna waste that right here.
Allow me to support you.
I owe you.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. A tough one.
Warrior! Oh, holy mother.
No crits, either one of them.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
No, not this.
Are you sorry, everyone? Someone help her.
He put the barrier back up again.
That attack. Hulkenberg's down.
Sick of this crap.
Help her get back in the fight.
Die.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. That's all of them. Yes?
That's a one-way room. Move everybody. Will I be on the other side of this door or will I transfer somewhere else? Booty cheeks. Okay, let me go out this door. I can't believe they did this dumb puzzle. I'm about to look up a cheat sheet because ain't no way I'm about to keep dancing around this maze like this. Let me see. Royal.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess.
Yeah. Give me the Skybound Avatar Conquest. There's no way I'm finna sit through this crap and try to figure out which door to go through. Open.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. Summoner. Not this tactic.
Here I go.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Oh, it's weak to this.
We shall sweep them.
Oh, it's weak to strike damage. That's right.
No holding back. I'll cut you down.
Knight! As the pot still standing, I see.
Icicles, souls of kings, give me strength. Not this tactic. It is over.
Let's take Vitus power.
Nice hit.
Dang, that didn't kill him.
Audacity. Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
Warrior!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
I think that's
All right, cool. Let's put a pin in this. Okay. So I found a guide. After I beat the boss, cutscenes, you be teleported back, head upstairs, say the Magla Hall, Banquet Hall, and Palace Corridor. Once you make it past the doors, cutscene play. Now you have a next set of doors blocked off. This time around, you need to destroy 2 king servants to proceed. You have 5 minutes to destroy 5 crystals. Take your time and grab every item in this area before destroying the last crystal. Okay, once a boss has been defeated and you destroy the crystal, you'll be teleported back to the central staircase. Head back to the Magla Hollow to save. Once you're done, head through the door. This area is much harder than the last one, so make sure you're prepared. Grab the items. Besides the stronger enemies, this area has a gimmick. Wherever you go through a door, you come out the opposite of. To easily navigate this area, just look at the map and connect the doors horizontally to see where you end up. It's recommended to get the items in chests after defeating the next mini boss, since all the doors will be open afterwards. Okay. So I found a map that's going to kindly tell us where to go. I am confused. So I want y'all to look at the map that I'm looking at. Basically, this is how you're supposed to go. So I'm guessing when you first come in, you first do that first red line, come around, then they transfer you to the either there or there. Then you go from this door all the way down to that door. So if I'm here, okay, so if I'm here, if I go here, down here, and then bust this, I should theoretically hit. Okay, so let's go back to the game. Because, okay, so this map is accurate. I just did what it told me to do, and I ended up here. So now I need to go from here straight down. Okay. That's why you gotta have these walkthroughs on you, because there's just no way. All right, down. Because they did a poor job of explaining to you what to do in this palace. So you go all the way down here, and then you bust this, and this door is supposed to get you to the other side. Okay, this is accurate so far. Then you go here, then you bust this right, and then this takes you to the far left. Jeez. Okay. This one takes you to the far left, but you're not supposed to go. You're supposed to go. No, you go straight. Okay, never mind. You go straight up and then you bust a left and then you fight the boss. Okay. Did not mean to do that. You're weak to ice and wind. All right, now straight ahead. Up here. I'm supposed to ignore everything, fight this guy, get him out the way. Then after we beat this mini boss, we can go back and collect all the treasure. Awesome. Oh crap, they repelled wind. Shoot.
This calls for one of these.
Still fight by the sworn oath of let justice prevail.
I missed? How?
Not now.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That'll do it.
Shouldn't no need to save. I mean, whatever's behind this door can't be that strong. I think it's a bird. One of these bird mini bosses. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. We can kill this thing real quick. It's a bird. I haven't met a bird yet that's difficult. Oh, Gallica giving us a 2 extra turn icons. Yes, sir. All right, you're only weak to Pierce. Okay. Give me more attack. Wild boar. You're weak to that. Debuff your attack. And then mad rush. We missed it. Crap. Good thing we had our two turn icons. Buff me again, and then hit him with the gold rush. Dang. Well, he's super debuff, so he ain't doing nothing. Nothing. Dang, dude, die. That's a new rod. We know what we need to do. Smash this one, and then we're out. Okay, Brillhaven. Okay, that's 2 places done. So we got Material and Brillhaven back on our side. Now we're back to 73. Okay. Now we need to do the other side.
That's a relief.
All right. Hopefully the other side isn't door mazes. All right. Beat you.
I don't like this.
Oh, please tell me. This is a straight up fight, huh? Good. A straight up fight. Oh, thank goodness. I got 5 minutes to beat these guys who are weak now. I think it's wise to collect everything in this room real quick. Good training ground stuff. Training.
Your training has paid off.
Let me get this. What y'all got hiding up here? I'll take this.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I don't like this.
Cool. Got rid of your crystal.
We've been spotted. We must be vigilant.
So it's 5 minutes to destroy all these crystals, which I love this way better than a dumb maze. Good, that's done.
Let's do it.
We just got to make sure we get all the nice little collectibles. Move, y'all are weak. Done. Huh, this isn't good. We have to do something about the crystals around here. Is there still more?
It's all clear.
I broke all the... Oh, no way.
Look.
Come and get me.
That's fine. I'm gonna grab this. Go across the hall, kill whatever's in here. This might be the last crystal. This is number 5. I think it's 5 crystals. Good. And then we had the final little mini boss. It is Zorba. Zorba, that's that dude's name. Okay. Now I'll fight Zorba. You want to abuse the prince's skills and that deal bonus damage to him. Ah, so he does count as a half human. Good. Oh wait. No, I think this showed me. Never mind. That showed me a little bit too far into the game. Okay, never mind.
They're totally fireproof.
Level 71, weak to ice and pierce. So let's freeze it.
Put all on the line.
Mr. Jack Frost. Royal. Well, we can pierce it.
Hit their weakness.
I can't afford all. I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
No crit. Mad rush.
Put them right in their weakness.
Just boost my attack so I can one shot this guy. Gold rush. Are you serious? Ooh, another rod. Nice. Everybody leveled up.
Feels like I'm making progress.
Good.
Good. The Virgo Island people are back on my side. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, back to rank 8.
We've done it.
Got it.
There it is. So you got the most supporters, have you? You're proceeding unexpectedly well. You gotta have the cheers for the prince. The flaws in your plan are beginning to show, Luis. A flaw, is it? Such fault lies not with me, but with the country. This country, what do you mean? I believe I explained. If you like an answer, then prove your strength. Do flail about a little longer, won't you? I find it most entertaining. Well then, I'm expecting you. This must be Zorba. Ooh, another king memory.
The festivities.
Same day shall be conducted with the utmost. Wait, is this voice?
A fine opportunity to expand the market for igniters and spread them among people. Along with this policy, we will announce the closure of the Mage Academy. What? academy. Reports are troubling, I'm afraid. They secretly study dragons and other profane forces deep in the mountains. The people are not abided. With the popularization of magic igniters, all this theoretical study of magic will soon be obsolete anyway. Unless you have any objections, my liege. No objections. Let it be so. Thank you for your efforts.
The king just gave up.
How can a king accomplish anything alone? What was I supposed to do?
He just gave up.
Another vision, Your Highness?
I saw something different than before.
His Majesty was exhausted then. His attendants did mention that he no longer possessed any real authority.
Sounds like he had no one to support his spirits. I admit, I do pity him there. Beyond that, though, do you suppose he means for us to see these? If these memories are handpicked, then do they not come off as excuses?
Strong.
It's just... his own son is risking his life in here. He deserves more from the king than regrets and memories.
I agree with Stroll.
All right.
Oh, that's not half bad.
All right.
Well then,
Want to go back?
Yeah, I want to head back because I want to get some of this stuff purified before we go out here and actually start doing some of these fights. And I still have some time before the game tells me I ran out of time.
Then... Okay.
Wait. Wrong way. Now go back. I'm glad I came early. All right, travel to the entrance.
Go back? Understood. Hey. Okay then.
Let's go back to the city because I need to go to the church and purify a lot of weapons that we got. Weapons and gear.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 2 days remain.
Look at this.
There's no time.
So... Pardon?
All right then.
I'm running a strategy meeting. Church.
Go.
This guy replace him?
Did you...
Deborah like a place within the place of worship. Well, yes, I suppose. Okay, I don't want to hear your excuses. I need you to purify a lot of my stuff, homeboy. Lance of Judgment. Edge of Calamity?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I should have enough to do all of these. Let's do her fan. Skills that hit multiple times will always hit the maximum amount. And I can't. Oh. Give it to nobody. Well, I feel like I'm in this endless loop of just huh.
What now?
All right, go to equipment. I think you're fine.
Sounds like a lovely time.
Nice!
What changed for him? Just the touring sandals?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, 529 defense? My goodness. You got the same. All right. Wait.
What now?
But Basilio has a what? Oh, hell no. We need to get you a regeneration bell. And Megatron that nullifies even the vile poison of dragons. Prevents, yeah. Only he can have it? Resistant against slash damage. We'll take that easily.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hold on, can I fast travel to... I can't.
The day is drawing near. Let's give them what for, eh?
Clock's ticking.
Yep.
It's your call. That's cutting it close.
So,
Let's go back.
What to pick?
Why not just give somebody some more MP?
What do you want to... Well then.
We'll give it to Juna. All right, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, let's stand up. I think I think the real fights are about to start.
The gauntlet runner heads for the
All right, let's run it back. Pretty sure this idiot Zorba has a lot of stuff he want to get off his chest. Pretty sure of it. Pretty confident in it.
Come on.
Ready?
Yep, let's go back and let's go back to that Magala Hollow. And then go to another safe place. So a lot of Magala flowing out of there.
Something up?
Pass here. What's wrong? Don't just stand there. Let's keep going. Let us go. The final king servant. Oh my gosh. Okay. This should be Zorba though. Cutscene. Gotta be Zorba.
This place.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in...
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains, just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Cilio.
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Wait, something's coming.
That's Zorba.
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
Yep. I know a Zorba coming when I feel it. Only Zorba got that kind of Magla.
So you've come, but you will go no further.
Ew.
What have you done to yourself?
Boy, what the hell?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power. Zorba, you...
Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human and make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why is in Lord and how many sacrifices?
Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button.
cost? What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I Not you shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
Okay.
Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world! What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately? To become that?
Doesn't matter.
I won't hold back. Better, I'm all prepared.
All right, let's go! In the name
12,000 damage. 12,000. Jeez.
Observe for all that we strive for. First off,
I shall do my summoner.
Vishnu!
The enemy still
You're fools all! You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals! You're expendable, the lot of you! Expendable, you hear me? You're blind as all Lord Luis's enemies! And I'll see every last one of you dead!
Somehow I'm just not very terrified of what you can do at all. Weak. 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 What? Huh. Bye, he's dead. Oh, wait. Bye, he's dead. That defense is doing that much?
Are you prepared?
Huh.
What a mess. This calls for one of these enemies. Come, Lord Luis. Enemies.
is that all?
Not sure if this is gonna help or not since he's doing AoE damage.
What was that tactic?
All my buffs faded. That's fine. I didn't have any really. Okay.
I can do this.
Dang it, wrong person. I missed. Dog, I missed one and you take all my freaking turns? Oh my gosh.
My strength.
Limitless magma flows through me. I shall vanquish evil.
Counter? We'll have to be careful about direct attacks. He's out in the open.
Hmm.
We've got to seize our chance.
Fear me! Come on the target! I'll tear you apart!
He's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him.
Ha! You gotta repel back to him.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Just the thing.
Souls of kings, give me strength.
Safe. By this tower. This is it.
There we go. Bye, Zorba.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
I've done it.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
It's your fault, cuz.
How could you
your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too, deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted and fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone. However badly Zorba wished for it, if Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
a fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
There may be more to it.
Could be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Time to go!
I can sense the presence of a king servant. This should be the final one. Let's go. Cool, last statue. Let's break it before somebody else pops up. Everybody's good to go. That's probably the royal capital right there. Oh, they get to see Zorba in the street.
Fell out of the sky.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human!
All of y'all humans that don't even know it.
It's not a human. A person? The body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing. Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
No, he won't. He's creating the monsters.
You can't just take Luis at his word, people. This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men. This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us. This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
What if he turns us all into monsters? About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that?
Uh-oh.
Well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
And we back up to 2. Me and Luis.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic. I deceive no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
All right, let's get to this. What, first act of the final battle?
No.
And it had the audacity to make this hallway long. Yep. Luis's horns. He's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
Just in case. A 101 hours. Let's get it. Let's see if we can put an end. See if we put an end to Luis.
Such a countenance. So you truly are Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter.
Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king.
You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Zorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and forced? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magla not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition.
Makes sense.
Generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe. Absurd. Then how do you explain the people of the capital going mad? It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve the first round of natural selection.
Natural selection.
Towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. That is what it...
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
That's weird.
Shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. Who justified all of that?
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince.
No.
Born of Elton blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book. Don't let him sway you, Your Highness. I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it. Luis, it's It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us? What's happening?
Uh-oh.
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top. Wait! Luis! I've done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Now you have to go to a whole new place to go fight.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Maybe this is just what it looks like when the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
Oh, aspirants to the throne.
The king.
His voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideas I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's Magla has faded.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes? So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from. But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, save the country. The hardest thing to do in the whole entire game.
Some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the royal palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the ancient sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So,
Do you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the ancient sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk. Like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis. Dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Louise on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win the...
Look at what Louise has made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
Okay.
Finally.
Let's go see.
If you have any completed requests you haven't reported back on, tonight's tonight. Why can I further my bond with everybody? Katharina's the only one I want to talk to. Hold up, would anybody, just out of curiosity, if I talk to these people, would they give me something, or what's this even for?
Well...
Oh, this is just Magla? Nah, I'm good.
Good night. Hey.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. One day remains.
I think this is finally it. By the next sunrise, whoever has the most support will be the victor, chosen by the royal magic.
We've gathered enough support to be a match for the Blackguard, but we could be undone by the slightest change in the winds.
I mean, the royal scepter's in Luis's hands now. Whoever the royal magic picks, we'll still have to go stop him.
It is a feat only we can accomplish.
We'll get it done.
No matter what happens,
You'll come.
We can skip all this too. All right. So my plan is I'm probably just going to basically travel to this last place. I've already taken a nice little glimpse of what this place is supposed to be. Tyrant Star. Basically, it's going to be like the last little training ground. I think you have to be like, what, level 78 or 80 to fight Louise? The recommended level?
It's a vortex of tremendous magic. The magla in the air is so dense I can almost grasp it in hand.
Eurus! That was not an encouraging sound.
last. So much for the armored hull.
Come up, man! You have to find a way through this!
Well, consequences can come later. I'm taking off her limiters. Hold on. Come on, old girl. We're partners. Keep it together.
It is not so much a place as it is raw magla, furious and unchecked. The shores of the hereafter spill forth from the royal scepter, now in the hands of Luis. If it is the sun that proclaims the day, and the moon that ushers the night, then the celestial lord of these red skies, ill with anxiety, is the tyrant star. We await tidings, be they favorable or ruinous. The future of the kingdom will at last be decided.
Close shave. Rather too close. But we made it. But that rattling doesn't sound too clever. I think this is as far as the old girl goes.
It's broken? But what about our way back?
Calm down, old thing. I'll try some repairs. It's just I've never seen her in such a bad way.
'Tis as we expected then. We have no escape route.
Well, if things get rough out there, you can give me a shout. Still got the bunks if you need some rest to pull yourself together.
Right. Let's move.
At last.
Okay, yeah, so we talked to everybody. They do give you stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what level should I be to fight Luis. He's level 82. I see level 77. I do remember you. Okay, so we just need to level up. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so I'm gonna put a pin in this right here, right now. I'm probably just going to do all of this grinding up stuff like on my PlayStation Portal, and then I might either stream the final fight or I'll probably just record it and upload it to the YouTube channel that I'm currently live on right now. So thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this very masterpiece of a game, and I will see you guys next stream.